What is the gossip on Leos? We got move in silence. We have eyes on you. Let me move these cards out the way. Stingy. And we got ghosted. Okay, so at the top of the deck, we got missing you. So the gossip is that there could be people that are actually missing you. Leo, you guys may have went MIA for a while. A lot of you guys, you have been moving in silence, and now you have people wondering. You also have people that are secretly watching you, stalking you. They are realizing that you are holding back, being stingy with your time, your energy. I'm telling you, I feel like you don't play about your energy. It's giving like you are protecting yourself. Some of you guys are protecting yourself from somebody that ghosted you. Maybe you don't want to see them no more, or you don't want to be around them anymore, or any of that. But that is the gossip. People are missing you. People are concerned. People want to get back in your energy, Leo. But I feel like you're just not allowing them to. Okay, what else? These are the cards I want to use first. And then we're going to clarify. Yep, gossip is that you went MIA and you don't want to be bothered. But we got hide away. Told y'all silently like stand away from people. Some of you guys just been in the house for a very long time. I'm just getting somebody who's in hermit mode. You could be isolating yourself from people. We got sacrifice, settling, trust. Okay, we got individuality. Yeah, you want to be left alone. Y'all don't want to be bothered, child. Y'all ain't playing about your energy. You just don't want people to have access to you all like that. And I don't blame y'all. But people are definitely missing you. People are watching. People are speculating. They're gossiping. They see you don't want to be bothered. They feel your silence. We got the King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you just want to be left alone. Some of y'all are definitely isolating yourself from somebody. Maybe you feel like you have to. Maybe your intuition been telling you that you need to stick with yourself for a while. Keep yourself grounded emotionally. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys, you could be hiding from somebody particular though. But this is somebody that may have walked away from you, Leo. And maybe ever since somebody left you, ghosted you, or whatever they did that caused a separation, you just been keeping to yourself and not allowing people in. I'm hearing anymore for a very long time. But the gossip was on you that you are definitely hiding out. You're listening to your intuition because maybe you feel like people have sacrificed you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you realize that every time you get closer to somebody, it's always something. And then they ended up not wanting to be around you, or you having to leave them, or they having to abandon you. Like every time you get close to somebody and too close to somebody, it's like in your eyes, you feel like you cannot get close to anybody else because you feel like if you get too close, you're going to end up like in some form of disappointment. So I feel like y'all at this point, you are learning to protect yourself, your energy, and your emotions and staying grounded. But people are definitely gossip about the simple fact that they know that they have walked away from you. And they also showed that they didn't care. It's like people know what they did to you, Leo. They know you why you're acting the way that you're acting, holding back and not wanting to be around anybody or talk to somebody. Because these are people that know that they did you wrong. And it's clearly showing that people know they did you wrong. And they act like they don't care. Some of you guys, there is somebody particular that definitely act like they didn't care about you guys not talking to each other anymore. This is somebody that decided to go settle for somebody else. Some of you guys, this could be somebody that was already involved with somebody else, or they abandoned you, left you out in the cold just to settle for somebody else. We got the moon reversed. And that's when you realize who this person was. But the gossip on you is that you're definitely being stingy with your time, your energy. You're very overprotective to that, and you avoid settling due to the amount of deception. It's like people being exposed, basically. It's like people have showed their true colors when it comes to you. And now you just don't allow anybody close to you, anybody next to you. You don't want to be bothered with nobody because they already revealed who they really are. I just keep hearing in the back of my mind, Leo, that people know how they did you. They know. They know they act like they didn't care about talking to you again. They know they have avoided you. And they know that you know who they really are. And now your heart is guarded. You may have still this Leo heart, right? But it says guard your heart. Not everyone deserves your trust. Everybody showed you why they cannot be trusted. And they wonder why you're isolating yourself. Now they're missing you. Now they're stalking. Now they're concerned all of a sudden because you went MIA. Wow. But I feel like it's because you feel like you need to protect your heart and your soul from these people. Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah. There could be somebody that has lied on you or them been lying to themselves about how they felt about you. I feel like there's one person particular that is missing you. The same person that sacrificed you and ignored you and act like they didn't care is the same person that's missing you. Could be a water sign or air sign. Wow. Some of you guys, it could be an Aries or an Aquarius. But somebody wants to get you back. Some of you guys, somebody want to control over you, or they want to control over this whole situation, but they're feeling guided to take a step towards you. And I feel like it's because of some form of guilt. Yeah. Somebody feel guilty about the way they handled you. But just know that the gossip on you right now is that you went MIA and you don't want to be bothered with nobody. You don't trust nobody. People have disappointed you and hurt you so many times to the point of no return. You don't want to be bothered. But there is somebody particular that is wanting to come back. We got spirit. You're listening to you're listening to your intuition in this situation. You are being guided in some way, shape, or form. I feel like you're very protective about your energy. Honestly, in this spread, y'all are very protective when it comes to y'all heart and y'all energy. Y'all do not play. Because I feel like spirit has been telling you, listen, you need to guard your heart. You need to be careful with these people. Because your intuition been telling you, listen, protect yourself, man. Protect yourself. Yeah, you may have blocked somebody spiritually, but whoever this is somebody that's secretly in love with you. But they may be already involved. They may have a secret family, or you may already know about this family. Some of you guys are being guided to protect your love life and your family. So not only if you have children, you don't have to have children, it could just be your family in general. Some of you guys are being guided not only to protect your heart and your energy, but you're also being reminded to protect your family. But your family is protected. Some of you guys, you may have let go of some form of attachment you had to somebody or some form of obsession. Yeah, you're not attached to anything or anybody no more. You're not. You broke free. Wow. Whoever this lover is that keep popping up in your energy, Leo, this person is definitely involved with somebody else, but they're secretly in love with you. And they feel stupid. They feel like a fool. But that's the gossip. You're protecting yourself, your energy, your heart, and your family. Some of you guys, your family could have been clowning you, or somebody's family on the outside could have been clowning them for letting you go. Could be a water sign or air sign. That's a, that won't be for everybody. But that's the gossip. Y'all protecting yourself. Some of y'all are being guided to protect your love life and your family. I'm hearing prayer. Maybe you need to ante up on the prayer, double down on the prayer, so you can, I don't know, maybe somebody try to sabotage your love life. It could be somebody in your family. But there is somebody in the background that is clowning another person that left you behind. Yeah, they feel stuck on you. That's why they basically somebody's still talking about you, bringing you up, and it hurts them because they still stuck on you. But you put a wall up. You probably blocked them. Yeah, it even hurts somebody that you're dating somebody else, or you could be dating somebody else. And even if they did block you, they hurt with even no matter the hookups. Whoever's dealing with somebody or hooking up with other people, they still walking around in hurt and pain. They just trying to use those people as a distraction. But meanwhile, family is clowning them. Some of you guys, you have two people in your energy that you walked away from in regards of love, romantic love, because I'm seeing it. You got one lover that act like they didn't care and they settled for less, but they know how they really feel about you. They were just lying to themselves. And then you have another person that you dealt with before. They're being clowned by their own family about leaving you behind because they can't get over you. They keep bringing you up. And the more they hook up with other people, the more painful things get for them. Yeah, you cut the cords on everybody. That's the gossip. You cut ties with everybody, anything. Like y'all cut cords. Yeah, but you got people revealing themselves, including around their own family. It's like it's obvious to their family that this person's still in love with you. Even if they're showing like they're not to their family because they bring you up so much to their family, it's obvious that they're in love with you. This person really misses you, but they still have hope. Yeah, it's because you have went cold. You ghosted them. They hope you unblock them. If you haven't been talking to this person anymore, they hope that you unblock them. Somebody don't want it to be over. But this is somebody that was acting like they cool on you, like they cool without you. You had at least two lovers. The last two lovers you dealt with that you had in your energy, they act like they was better off without you. Now you went MIA, all of a sudden they're missing you. All of a sudden they want to see you. They're looking for you because somebody is particular is looking for you. One person is finally daunting on them. It's finally sitting with them that they realize they were lying to themselves about how they felt. But the other person, like I said, they tell on themselves by keep bringing you up. Maybe they was playing victim. Maybe they were acting like you did them wrong, but in reality, they did you wrong. And they know they want you to come back because they wouldn't be talking about you. Yeah, you have two people stealing your energy, holding on to you, but you cut ties. It's obvious that you have completely cut ties with these people, mentally and emotionally. If anything, you are living rent free in people's head right now. And that's why they're missing you. Because you're not attached to them anymore. They're attached to you. They attach to you mentally and emotionally. Told you. I told y'all ain't playing about y'all energy. Y'all had did an energy cleanse. That's what happened. You cut the cords. You've been cleansing your energy. Some of y'all been healing. Some of y'all been praying. Some of y'all been meditating. Some of y'all been taking Epsom salt baths. You've been doing whatever you got to do to get these people off of your back, to break these strongholds. And I feel like you finally broke free and feel nothing. You feel comfortable in your own energy with that individuality right here. You were very content with yourself. And some of you guys, you are surprised. You feel like you surprised yourself. Maybe you felt like it was going to be a while since you broke free. Maybe it was quicker than you expected to like let these people go. But people are shocked. They still holding on to you, but they are in shock right now. Yeah, they sabotage themselves. Letting them go, they destroyed themselves. Look, third party interference around their friends, family, the lovers that they're still involved with. Y'all got people tripping out in the background about you. Yep, told you. They're conflicted. They're stuck on you. Like I said, some of you guys, you blocked them. I feel like everything is blocked. Phone, texts is blocked. The energy is blocked. Your guard is up. You're not emotionally invested. That's blocked. You blocked everything. You blocked everything. You shut down. And the more stuck that they are, and the more you leave them blocked, the more secretly they in their feelings about you. But I'm hearing the more they start to respect you. Now somebody want a friendship. Now somebody wants to come back and they want to start over and be friends. Some of you guys, if you have somebody that you once had a crush on, they still crushing on you. But you might end up friends on them if you decide to come back around. But somebody particular they do admire your friendship though. Because I feel like one of these people that act like they didn't care about you leaving their life to go deal with other people, y'all did have some level of deep friendship. And then maybe it turned into something romantic, but somebody didn't want to like make it obvious. Like I said, they thought that they were better off without you. Maybe they thought the grass was going to be greener on the other side. Yeah, people gave you your ASS. They gave you their ASS to kiss. Literally, they really did. But they hung themselves. They destroyed themselves mentally and emotionally just for doing that, from turning their back on you, Leo. But I'm telling you, they're talking. It's obvious to the people around them that this person or these people, especially one person in particular, it's obvious that this person really misses you because they can't stop talking about you. This was a soulmate connection. The person you was in was friends with that developed these feelings for you, I'm hearing a regular soulmate connection. But the other person may have already been involved with somebody else and they just now waking up and realizing how they really. But I feel like they always knew. It's just that they wanted to hide it. They thought that the grass was going to be greener. They thought that they can find better. They thought that they can replace you. They thought they was better off without you. I'm telling you, one more card, Spirit. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like somebody is needing to do some inner child healing. This soulmate, the one that can't stop talking about you. They need to heal, Leo. Okay, what else, Spirit? Yeah, they definitely got your name in their mouth. That's the gossip. They're making it seem negative, but in reality, they keep talking about you because they really miss you, but they don't want everybody else to know that. But like I said, keep in mind, the people around them know this person is missing you. They know that. Yeah, this is somebody you dropped. The gossip on you is that you healed and you let people go that you just don't see eye to eye with, period. Yeah, you're not giving them no attention. You're not putting them on the pedestal. These people, you dropped them because these people didn't appreciate you. They didn't think that you was worthy. Didn't I say that? They thought the grass was going to be better, greener on the other side. They thought they could replace you. That's why you dropped them, because they didn't respect you. They didn't honor you. They didn't appreciate your presence when you were around. So you stopped giving them your presence. You stopped giving them attention. You started to ignore them. You started to block them. You started to avoid them. Yeah, you don't have feelings for these people anymore. So if these people had you under some form of illusion when it comes to your emotions, maybe they were being very emotionally manipulative, or that's what you thought. You're no longer in that fog no more. You're no longer in your feelings about these people anymore. The jig is up. It's up. It wore off. The spell work, it wore off. Yep. It was a missed opportunity. You detach from the devil, from these toxic people. It's saying the same thing that I just stated. Yeah, a lot of you guys, I'm telling you, your respect will just went up. They look at you totally different now. These people, all of a sudden, it took them to lose you to realize your worth. Literally. Literally. Some of you guys are stepping your game up, whether this is your appearance or your work, your business, your career. But you love and respect yourself enough to let these people go and not go back. And I feel like you know that your mind is made up to just, like I said, y'all sitting on your throne right now. Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation. These were karmics. They could be going through bad luck. Nothing's going in their favor. They're depressed. They're not happy. And some of them are not holding accountability over the simple fact that they try to sabotage you. Now they're conflicted. Like I said, they sabotage. You had self-sabotage. They sabotage themselves. They're conflicted because they thought that you was going to continue to be a fool, but you didn't. You left. And now you got people feeling insecure. There's justice. There's HELL to pay when it comes to those who thought that they were bigger than the program. People who thought that they can replace you and was better off without you. And I feel like you have no regrets on letting these people go. You don't feel bad because your life is getting easier. There ain't no drama. You ain't in competition with nobody. You just didn't belong. And I feel like that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to avoid drama, arguing, competing, because these people will never learn. They haven't learned a lesson. Some of you guys even stepped out of the community that you were in when you were involved with these people and started to focus on your long-term stability. Yeah, these people really thought they was bigger than the program until you showed them what it feels like to lose you. But definitely is the gossip. That's the gossip. People are low-key missing you. People are revealing how they really feel about you to themselves and to other people. They won't let you know that. Not right now. One of them don't feel like it's already over. And that's why they still have hope. Even though they're wearing a mask around other people and making it seem like you did something to them, but in reality, they did it to themselves. That's the path that they have chose. You ain't got nothing to do with that. You just continue to, if they didn't want to deal with you, you just let them go. Because I feel like a lot of y'all was forced to walk away. Told you, you got an ex-lover missing you. And you also have an ex-lover that's in a toxic relationship while missing you. So no matter who they with, and they're not, whether they by themselves or with other people, dealing with other people, they still miss you. Looking at old photos of you, at the same time arguing with somebody toxic or just toxic people around them. So just know one of these people is an ex-lover that's in a toxic relationship or Yeah, but they're a player. That's why there's a lot of drama because they may have multiple people like arguing over them while you on a whole nother path. This MIA. That's the gossip. There's people missing you, but they're stuck in a state of mental conflict, drama with other people, being manipulative. And it's like at this point, you have already moved on. Some of you guys have new love coming in. Some of you guys, you could be rejecting new love right now for the time being. Maybe you're going through some changes in your own personal life. Some of y'all don't even want new love because you feel like nothing is going to change. It's just like you're trying to avoid toxic cycles and trying to avoid being in a love triangle with people. Y'all ain't connecting with nobody. Some of y'all could be scared to connect with new people because they give you anxiety. Yeah, these people are not happy. I told you they thought they was bigger than the program. They thought they was better off without you. They thought they can have better. They're not happy. The grass is not greener because you got them shook. They stressed out over there. They're not even happy with the third party. It's not so happy over there now because you left the building. You're gone. You're no longer in these people's life. They don't have a part of you anymore. Well, you don't have a part of them anymore. The energy is just, it's like ghost. Because we do got ghosted right here. We do got stingy next to it. So you protecting your energy. You like a ghost now. It's like the energy just went flat, blank. Like it's not there at all. On your end, you don't feel nothing. They feel it all because they're left in their own energy. We got the Grim Reaper. The gossip on you is that no more second chances. You ain't giving people anything that's dead to you. Once you cut somebody off, you're not coming back. Because we got the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform. Yeah, once Leo cuts somebody off and they make a decision to cut somebody off, they cannot undo it. Once the decision is made, it's made. Nobody can convince you. Nobody can change your mind. Any of that. You are growing and transforming. Whatever that happened in the past, you leaving it in the past. But that's the gossip. Once somebody deceive you, cross you, and you see them for who they really is after trying to get them to fix it on their own and they don't do it, you not coming back. Period. But that's the gossip. Your cutoff game is lethal. No more second chances. Some of you guys, you could be getting back out there eventually. But I feel like this time when you date new people, you are mirroring energy. Literally, that's what you did with them after you caught on to everything that you were being manipulated or you were being played. You realize when you've been spending time with yourself, you realize that you just need to mirror energy. That's it. If you do decide to step back out there, you're mirroring energy. Some of you guys, the new person you're going after this situation is over with these people. If you decide to put yourself back out there, this person is definitely going to give you the same energy that you give them, and it's going to lead to some form of engagement, a commitment, a long-term commitment. Because I feel like some of you guys been stalling to give new people a chance due to what happened to you in the past. You know, and it left you with anxiety. But I feel like eventually, once you completely dead everything out of your mind, your heart, your soul, and let go of any type of anxiety that you were feeling at one point in time, you're going to eventually give somebody else a chance. And that is definitely going to be your mirror soul, your mirror image. Somebody's going to eventually put a ring on your finger, y'all. Literally. Yeah, you probably was dealing with narcissistic individuals. We got empath and narcissistic paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. Yeah, you set boundaries. These are people that was either narcissists or they had narcissistic traits. But either way, they wasn't good for you. They were snakes. And they comfortable in that energy. And it's sad because at least one person have hope, but you don't want them no more. The other person that's settling in another relationship that thought that they didn't that basically showed that they didn't care, that person is comfortable with whoever they're dealing with. But at the same time, they over there hurt. They over there hurt, taking time out. While somebody in a relationship in the background, they are separating themselves from that person and healing. Like they, for an example, if somebody in one of these two people, if they are in a relationship with somebody, because I'm clearly seeing it, at times they get in their feelings and they find a reason to separate themselves from their partner just so they can grieve the loss of you. People are in the background grieving the loss of you, literally grieving the loss of you, missing you, you know, talking about you to other people, acting like they don't care, but in reality they do because they keep bringing your name up. Somebody knows that the other person, they know that they love you, but like I said, instead of them leaving that, instead of leaving that relationship that they're settling with, they rather just stay in it and go and have some type of like separation with their lover at times just so they can cry and grieve in silence because they don't want their partner to know that they in love with you. So it's like, I'm still there, but I'm so in my feelings about Leo leaving my life and me leaving Leo behind. I'm just going to sit somewhere at my mom's house and cry or something. Like it could be something like that. Or I'm going to go home and I'm going to cry to my pillow. Literally. But you got people hooked on you. You do. So if people act like they don't care, they ain't unbothered, they missing you, just know that's just a facade, Leo. But I feel like y'all got to the point that y'all have healed so much and outgrown these people and not attached to these people so much to the point you don't care. Like literally. I feel like you're just moving on with your life. But just know that don't let the silence fool you. These people are grieving and missing you. But that's the gossip. You went MIA. Your cutoff game is strong. And since they made you feel like you don't belong, you definitely pulled the plug and cut ties with everybody. It's like everybody's dead to you. That's how people are viewing you. That's what people saying about you. You pulled the plug and you never returned. And you're getting bigger and bigger and better. Some of y'all could be expanding in something. Ooh, it's in the background. It's getting worse there over there. Expansion and chaos. These people sabotage themselves so much when they thought that they was bigger in the program by leaving you. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. It's getting bad behind the scenes. It's because you stayed grounded. You've been in this secure state. That is what's bringing in because you don't care. It's getting worse behind the scenes because of your groundedness. Your energy shifted. Your energy is not the same no more. You are in control of yourself and your life now. And your emotions, you're in control. You being unbothered is driving people crazy because you're not chasing them. You're trusting yourself, you trust in spirit, you trust in divine. You're moving past this. One more card of spirit for my Leos. Y'all is not playing about y'all protection and y'all not praying about y'all energy. Y'all don't have, there's no easy access when it comes to you no more. Wow. Yeah, you are very protected. You have been guided to move forward. Very protected. Like I said, you trust in yourself. You trust in the divine. Very protected. You have already healed. Yeah, you got stability coming in. Or you already stable. And like I said, y'all gonna get to the point where y'all open to dating other people. Y'all definitely, when y'all finally get a chance to get comfortable enough to start dating, you will. You will. But I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. And y'all take care.